Yeah, of course. So I will not join them.
Okay, unfair.
Okay, so we'll just divide your group into two later. Of course, couples will stay together. Ayan. Families will stay together. Okay, so let's just see it later.
Hangin na naman. Buffering, alam mo na, may naligaw, kaya
No sleep no for 2 hours. Anyway, so yun nga po, from the wharf going to underground river, that will be 15 to 20 minutes sea travel. Okay, but sometimes it could be the longest, 15 to 20 minutes of your lives. Because it's a bit wavy. Okay? Yes, it's amihan. It's amihan right now since it's, December. Medyo malamig. Alam natin yan. So, the waves are getting bigger. Ayan. So, don't worry. We have life jackets for you guys. So, that's the time you will test if the life jacket is, in good quality. if you float, it's a very good quality. If it pulls you down, alam niyo na. Yes. Okay? So, ayan. So, when we reach underground river, you will walk 100 meters to reach the loading area of underground river. So, don't worry. It's just 2 to 3 minutes walking only. Ayan. Maiksi lang yan.
That's not
Yes. That's nothing. Tama naman, diba?
peanut.
Yeah. Easy lang yan. Check it. So when we reach the loading area of underground river, you will ride your second boat. So that's the paddle boat. Okay? So that's the quiet type of boat. Ayan. So the capacity of the paddle boat, there's good for 8 people and then there's good for 10 people. Okay? So any of those boats, you will not fit in. So we still need to get 2 boats for your group. Ayan. So it's 2 in a row. The people who will sit in the front will hold the light. Ayan. So you will be the light man or the horse. Ayan.
Oh, I like you. I will do that.
Oh,
I want
sige.
you to do that so that I can fly. I can do whatever she wants. Are they fans?
She can do whatever she wants.
I want to see
Go wherever she wants.
Yeah. So just a heads up. Okay? Make sure the people or the person you will assign in the front of the boat have sense of
Direction
direction.
out.
Don't take it.
You're from America. Oh my God, help me.
Don't take it as disco light, okay?
I'm gonna relinquish that position. No, I don't want it. I don't have any sense of direction.
Good luck na lang
I
mamaya.
don't- yeah.
Sa mga kasama sa
You
grupo
can
nila,
have it.
alam nyo na. Okay? So the person who will sit in the front will follow the
Okay,
instruction of the boatman. So the instructions are very simple. It's just up, down, left, right, jump, like that. And don't worry, no jumping. Okay, ayan, ayan. No jumping, up, down, left and right only. Okay? So if you have extra flashlight, if you have extra lights with you, you can use it inside the cave. Okay?
About that.
Okay, so your tour inside will be 45 minutes. Okay, back and forth up to 1.5 kilometers only. Okay, you can take pictures inside the cave, even if it's flash on. So, walang problema dyan. You have to make it in flash mode. Kasi nga po, inside the cave, it's very dark. Yes, ayan. Very dark. So, pitch black, total blackout. So, if you're not gonna turn on the flash, you won't see anything on your picture. Ayan. So, me, I'm not gonna join you inside the cave. I will just stay outside. Okay? So, yes, because inside, dangerous. Ayan. So, yes, actually, we're still experiencing our peak season right now. So, instead of me occupying the space of the boat, we have to give it to the tourists. Okay? Kasi nga po, we only have 16 paddle boats for the cave. So, sometimes 14 boats lang yung bumabiyahe. So, di ba? Waiting time talaga. Imagine, 900, we're catering 900 people in a day. As I mentioned earlier, 900 to 1,000 people in a day. So, waiting time talaga yun ang bonggang-bongga. Okay? So, ayan. So, instead of me, di ba, they have to give it to the guest. Ayan. So, don't worry. Your boatman will serve as your tour guide. So, he will explain everything about underground river later when you're inside the cave. Ayan. So, anything that, if you have questions in your mind, you can ask the boatman there. Okay? So, any expectations on what you will see inside the cave? Bats? Bats, yes.
Snakes?
We have thousands of bats inside the cave. So, don't worry, they're just insect bats like this. So, they're very small. They're very tiny. So, the biggest insect bat that you can see inside the cave is like this. Okay? That's how tiny they are inside. Okay? So, they're everywhere. So, they're flying everywhere. So, don't worry. They don't attack. They don't bite Filipinos. Ma'am Sue?
Hey, don't you laugh?
Joke lang. Ayan, so they're harmless. They don't attack people, okay? Ayan. So snakes, as yes, snakes, we have snakes inside the cave. So given it's a cave, okay? So diba, in the city we have snakes. How about more in the cave, diba? Yeah, so don't worry, pythons, anaconda, they're not inside, okay? So the snakes
Just
that
the
you can see-
poison ones, don't worry.
the snakes that you can see inside the cave, they call themselves as rat snake. Okay, so rat snakes, they're not really poisonous. Okay?
They eat rats?
Yes, or insects like that. Okay, so they're not poisonous, and these types of snake, they tend to stay in drier areas. So they don't go to the river. Okay. Plus, we have a very strict policy in underground river. No permit, no entry. So these snakes, they're not listed in your permits. Okay. Plus, they don't have valid IDs with them, so they're not allowed to join you. Okay, in the boat. Okay. So any more expectations inside? Spiders, yes. We have spiders, but don't worry, they also don't go to the river. Okay, but you can see them. They're visible inside. Okay? Any more? So I just need to set your expectations. So just in case you see like that, snakes, at least you won't panic because you're expecting to see them.
As long as they don't.
As long as they don't fight.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I think I was sleeping in the car while you saw going in the cave.
Chicken out.
I'm chicken in there.
Hey, you're Australian, shut up. Come on, mother dearest.
Any more? No more? Crocodiles.
Oh.
Yesterday we don't have crocodiles there. We don't know today.
Oh,
Sometimes. Yeah, actually po, we don't have crocodiles inside the cave. So we have two reasons for that. The first reason, inside the cave it's very dark. So crocodiles, they don't want to stay in darker areas because it's hard for them to look for their food. Okay? Unless they will discover that people are coming in and out of the cave. So probably gagawin nilang tambayan dito sa loob. Okay, second reason, there are certain parts inside the cave that it's very deep. So they cannot also live in deeper areas because it's hard for them to breathe. Ayan. So those two reasons are our assurances that we don't have crocodiles inside. Okay? So ayan, so your 45 minutes tour inside the cave, you will just stay in the boat. So you don't have to go down. So it's purely sightseeing. Ayan, diba? So any more? Wala na?
In New Zealand caves, they have a thing called a glowworm. They don't have glowworms in Philippines.
No. Inside the cave.
Yeah,
But outside, I don't.
yeah.
Okay? So, any more?
Oh, are we gonna get wet there?
Just expect to get wet up to the knee. Okay? Kasi nga po, when you go down the boat, or when you go down the stairs to ride the boat, tubig agad yan. You will step on the water. Ayan. And then when you go down, dagat ulit yan. Water again. So, yes, you will get wet. Okay? Splashes of waves when you're inside the boat, expect yan. Expect nyo lang din po yan, but not totally wet. Okay? So, it's just a shower of water while you're inside the boat. Okay? Any more? I've noticed that most of you have bags. Okay? So when you reach the port, and then pagkapunta na tayo ng underground, I will encourage you guys to just leave your things here in the bag. Okay? So for me, it's much safer than bringing it there in the park. Kasi in the park, we have snatchers. Yes, snatchers. Okay? But don't worry, I'm not referring to people. Okay? I'm referring to monkeys. Yes, I'm referring to
so
monkeys.
our bags, even this bag, we have
Sling
another-
bags,
it's okay.
okay. But bulky bags, ganyan, mga,
It's okay.
yeah, it's okay. Actually, if you're hesitating to leave your things here in the van, it's okay, you can bring it in the car. But make sure you will bring it up to the cave. So we don't have baggage counter in the car. Okay? Plus, when you have your things with you, don't open your bags anywhere. Okay? Because monkeys, they're roaming around. Don't expect them to see inside the cage. So our monkeys in the park, they're very civilized. So they know how to open your bags. Yes,
So it's
especially
the monkeys.
Yeah. Yes, so yeah. Diba? So especially bags with zipper. Yes. Kasi nga po way back 1970s when we just opened Underground River to the tourists, the tourists can do everything they want in the park. So there's no people who monitors Underground River before. So they can do everything. They can feed the animals there. They can smoke. They can throw garbages anywhere. But right now, we already have monitoring team in Underground River. Okay, so right now you're not allowed to feed these animals anymore. But since these monkeys get used to it, every time they see people, especially people with bags, they always think you're going to feed them. They always think you have food inside your bags. Ayan. So the tendency of that, they will become aggressive. Ayan. Diba? So, yun. So sometimes kasi the problem is, especially when it comes to balikbayan and foreign people, they always feed the monkeys with imported chocolates. Chocolates, imported chips. So sometimes I'm just wondering why these people kept on feeding the monkeys when they can just feed the tour guide. Alam nyo na, diba? Pwede naman sa tour guide na lang nabigyan. Mga ganon, diba? So, but don't worry, these monkeys are harmless unless you give them the reason to hurt you. Okay? So, ayan. So, marami talaga yan. They're everywhere. So, you can see other animals there like monitor lizard. Ayan, monitor lizard, they are the biggest lizard in the whole Philippines. Ayan, malalaki sila. They can grow up to 2 meters long. But this season, it's their mating season or their breeding season. So, most of them stay in the middle of the forest. So, we can just rarely see them. Pero, normally, nakakakita tayo but not really big. Mga ganito lang malalaki. Ayan, diba? But yes, ganun din yan. They're everywhere. We won't see them inside the cage. So, they're just roaming around the area. Okay? So, meron po ba mag-Honda Bay tour? For example, tomorrow. Who will do Honda Bay tour tomorrow? You guys? Okay, so I'll show you where Honda Bay is. Okay? So, it's located in the eastern part of Puerto Princesa. So, that's the activity for swimming and snorkeling. Okay? So, ayan. So, Honda Bay is on our right side. Yun.
Here.
Yes. Apo. So, from that area, 1 more kilometer to reach the port. Okay, so today, we don't have swimming activity. So, even if you find the beaches in Underground River very enticing, you're not allowed to swim. Okay, so it's a protected area. Yan. Right side natin, right side, there are hot springs in that area. So, hot spring is an indication that we have volcanoes here in Palawan. Okay, so don't believe in other people that they're saying na we don't have volcanoes here. Ayan, kasi nga po, the researchers told us that every time they do their research, they always see sulfur in the seashore. So sulfur is also present in volcanoes. So probably it's underwater, but it's inactive. Ayan, so hopefully it will be inactive forever. Kasi diba, as you can see, Palawan is surrounded by water. Pag pumutok yan, mabunga na kami sa Pilipinas, or we will be included in other countries. Tugtog na kami sa China. Ayan, hindi na mag-aagawan, di ba? Ayan, right side. Okay, so that's Vietnamese village. Okay, so Vietnamese village or Vietville. So literally, we have Vietnamese residents in that area. So way back 1970s when they experienced problem in Vietnam. The others went here in Palawan and then the others went in Bataan. Okay, but after a few years of staying here in Palawan, they had a very good opportunity offered by the US and then Australia. Yes. So most of them grabbed that opportunity. We only have 4 families. Yeah, 4 families left there. So those were the people who married Palaweños. Ayan. Opo. So for those who wants to go to Vietnam, diba, you can consider it going to Vietville first. Okay? Because when you go there, you will hear their music. You will even, see their traditional costume and taste their food.
We're going there next week.
Oh, in
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Wow. You're going to visit the Halong Bay?
No, Ho Chi Minh.
Oh, okay. Kala ko mas Halong Bay. Yes. Yeah, because Halong Bay is also included in the 7 wonders. Yes. Ayan. So anyway, ayan. Left side natin, that's the city quarry of Puerto Princesa. So maybe you're going to ask me, I thought you're zero mining. So it's true naman kasi that quarry site is already closed. So we did not open it for business. So we opened it for a very special purpose. So the materials that we can get there like stones, gravel, sand, were used to construct the road that we are taking right now. So it's a joint project of our former Mayor Javi Lord and then former President Estrada. Okay? So in fairness to Estrada, he got an international contractor. So Hanjin, pulidong-pulido ang pagkakagawa ng kalsada. Yes. Unfortunately, as we all know, especially for the Filipinos, Estrada Dating Beach. Diba?
Yeah.
So this project also stopped. Ayan. So the good condition of the road is from Puerto Princesa up to Taytay, Palawan only in the north. And then from Taytay going to El Nido. I don't know if you're familiar with El Nido. Galing kayo doon?
Yeah, I heard.
Kumusta? Kevin, kumusta yun naman? Basta yung kalsada.
Okay, yeah.
Okay na.
Galing namin dun sa side.
Oo, maganda talaga. Kasi po, from Taytay to El Nido, that's another 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours of hard massage. Hard massage road. Yes, they've experienced it. Yes, ayan. 6 hours. 5 to 6 hours going to El Nido.
It's a natural massage.
Yes, natural massage. And it's already included in your package. So you don't have to pay extra for the massage. Diba? But yeah, it's worth the travel. Kasi when you reach the place, it's very nice. Diba? So that's the reason why it became the most beautiful island in the whole world. Diba? Ngayong year. El Nido. Ayan. Kasi nga sobrang ganda niya talaga. And it's natural. Hindi pa siya developed. Diba? Unlike in Boracay. Diba earlier, Sir Paul is, telling us, oh, Boracay is too commercialized. Yan, medyo na, siya. In El Nido, hindi talaga. Yes. So, anyway, so don't worry, I'm not gonna talk to you. Okay? I'm going to give you time to relax. Anyway, you will notice across on top of the hill in a few seconds. Okay? Yes. Ayan. In front of us. Ayan. Right. On our right side. One. Diba? Do you have any idea on what we call to that cross? What's that? Anyone? Guess. Whoever gets it right, I'll treat you for lunch.
No chance
Buffet.
then.
Buffet lunch. Okay? No idea? We call it White Cross. White Cross because it's color white. Look at this house on our right side. They're closely connected with each other. So we call it White Cross, yes, as I've mentioned, because it's color white. If it's green, it's green cross. If it's red, red cross. See? That's why. Ayan. No, actually, that White Cross serves as landmark to our very well-known faith healer here in Puerto Princesa. So her name is Shirley. So up to now, she's still alive. She's on her 70s. On her 70s, ayan.
That's young.
Very young, diba? So actually po, honestly, I haven't tried her. But she will not be, but she will not be well known if she's not really good shopping. Yes. But guys, from the word itself, faith healer, it depends on your faith, diba? Ayan. So she said, if you're high blood, just go there and touch the cross. And then when you go down, you're already low blood or low blood because it's high.
It's too high.
Yeah, it's too high.
You might have white blood.
Diba? Kamusta naman?
All your red is gone.
Ayan, diba? Kaya mo yan. Okay, so in a few minutes, I'll show you our highest mountain here in Puerto Princesa. Ayan, so approximately it's 1,600 meters high. So the name of the mountain is Mount Cleopatra. Okay? Yes, Cleopatra. So if you're going to ask me why Cleopatra, okay, it's legendary story. Diba? Pag kwento mo, alam nila. So they said every time the people would go there, or the mountaineers, diba, the trekkers, they always see a very beautiful girl na kamukha ni Cleopatra. That's why they call it Mount Cleopatra. Okay? So it's already ideal for mountain climbing, okay, but only for the beginners. Kasi alam naman natin, for those trekkers talaga, matataas ang kanilang activity. So ito, for the beginners. Okay? 1,600 meters high. So we already have climbers there. So they stay 3 days, 2 nights in the area. So the most rewarding part there is to reach the peak of the mountain because they will see the entire view of Puerto Princesa. Okay? So the mountain in our front, that's Mount Cleopatra. Ayan. But you cannot see the peak because it's a big cloud.
But she looks like Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa talaga. Diba? Ayan, diba? So, ayan, it's also open for the tourists. So, all you need to do is, secure a special permit so that city tourism can refer you to our community guides or the special tour guide. So, me, I'm not special. Okay? I'm just ordinary, so I'm not gonna climb in that mountain because it's very high. I know po. Ayan, diba? So, any more questions? They won't be everywhere. So remember, we have lots of monkeys. If you're going to be somewhere, the monkey will see you. They will think you have banana. They might grab it.
Will you be doing first aid?
Oh yeah, if you want, I can do it. But we have nurses and the park, so you might as well do it. Yeah, sige na. Okay, any more? Okay, when you're inside the cave, okay, don't open your mouth very wide. Okay? Yeah. Yes, okay. So we have two kinds of water that drops inside the cave. And so if the water that drops in your arms or any parts of your body are cold, that's fine. So the boatman will call it mineral water. The others will call it holy water. You can even drink it. Okay, so it came from the roots of the trees from the mountain. Kasi may mga crevices, may mga cracks, may mga ano dyan. Opo, so doon nagpe-penetrate ng water. Okay, but if the water that drops in your arms or armor, or alam mo na, actually the bath, we need the pee-pee and we need the poo-poo. Ganon, diba? So yun po, limit nyo lang yung pag-open ng mouth ninyo later, but if you can really help it, just cover your mouth, okay, and say wow.
That's a good warning.
Yeah. So if you, diba, if we have mineral water, we also have organic, diba? Organic water. If we have holy water, we also have holy
Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay? So like that, okay? Cover nyo lang ang mouth ninyo. Kasi don't try to avoid this water. Kasi nga po, they're just everywhere. Yan. So hindi nyo talaga sila maiiwas. Okay? Given na talaga yan. So it's also included in your package. Okay? So when you go inside the cave, you will be provided with life jackets as well. And then hard hats. Ayan. So protection of the stones against your heads. Alam nyo na, diba? Okay, so sige. I'm going to give you time to relax muna, have your power nap, and then after that, after our stopover, I will be discussing to you our community-based projects. Okay? Any more questions? Wala na? Sure? Nothing for now. Okay, but you know, the questions are only open for the Filipinos. A joke lang, Sir Paul. It's just a joke.
Now talk to me. Talk to my hand. Talk to my hand.
Tampuhin ko si Sir Paul. Anyways, okay, so just relax, enjoy the view if you want. Okay? If you have questions, just feel free to ask me. Okay?
So, Mom, are you siguro going to the back?
Yeah, of course.
I'm thinking.
Of course you are. You don't have a choice. I didn't say for nothing.
Huh?
If he is free, you know, it's free.
Glad she's sitting beside me.
Sure. I was crazy.
Moving is nice.